podcast. We're here from the we're back to a new Simpsons video, and if you missed the last one, go and check it out. And we are back with a new re-reviewing of my favorite Simpson episodes, and this is another really good episode. And it starts with Homer, Moe, Lenny, Carl, and Barney playing their usual game, and Homer is choking because he's literally eating one of the chips, thinking it's an actual chip that you eat, but of course it's not. And, of course, Moe gets angry because Homer always just of what he does. And Carl was like, hey, don't take it out on Homer just because he's slow. And, yeah, when Homer finally is saying, how dare you call me slow? Yeah, everybody's gone. And Lenny is like, Homer, you still here? Boy, you really are slow. And tells him to get out. And Homer tells the family that they think he's a little slow. And yeah, it seems like his own family thinks that he's slow. And Marge actually suggests that Homer should take an adult education class. And yeah, we see that several people are teaching, like Selma and Patty, even Moe with his dancing and then grabbing a shotgun as well. And Lenny even doing some spitting as well. And yeah, how everybody else is very disgustingly sewing this saliva. And Homer wants to teach an education class, which, yeah, it looks like he may have one after all, because they're wanting to find somebody that can talk about how to build a successful marriage. And Homer goes to Ned's door and saying, can't talk now, Flanders, I got class to teach, even though he just knocked on Ned's door. And then he's teasing the box at Krusty Burger. And he runs through a red light and saying, I can do it because I'm a teacher. And then Miss Hoover is like, I didn't know we could do that. And she runs through a red light as well. And Homer putting secrets of a successful... yeah, he didn't spell marriage really right. And, yeah, we just see this funny thing with the lawyer and Mrs. Krabappel, and everybody's talking about their situations. Like, Smithers used to be married, but yeah, that didn't really work so well for him, which was quite funny of how it's just sewed. And Homer wasn't paying attention, but and just to let you know, it was he did spell it right. My bad. My bad. I just misdid that earlier. But yeah, Homer was just eating an orange, and he's like, an orange is a lot like a marriage. And yeah, we see this old man saying on the eating an orange class, which I don't know why you would need a class to learn how to eat an orange, but he says an eating of an orange is like a good marriage. And, yeah, everybody is getting frustrated. And then everybody actually sits back down when they hear that, like, when Homer said that he knew that this wouldn't work when they were in bed. And they're like, oh, trouble in bed. Like Marge and Homer in bed. And, yeah, that's what really gets them interested. And Homer saying that him and Marge talk a lot when they're in bed. And Homer being warned by the police about tasing the box. And yeah, we see Krabappel, Apu, and Moe just saying about like how she dyes her hair. And yeah, of course Marge does not like it for Homer to talk about their personal secrets, and she tells him to never talk about their personal secrets again. And yeah, of course when they're about to leave, Homer tries to make up some different kind of couple, but he then sang about nibbling on Marge's elbow, and yeah, that causes everybody to be more entertained as well. And yeah, he invited his whole class over to eat, well, just to watch them eat, and Bart being strangled in front of everybody too. And of course Marge wants this to end, and then Moe is like, hey Marge, or hey Homer, why don't you nibble her elbow? That should, make her feel better. And yeah, of course he kicks everybody out, even Homer. And then Ned is wondering what's going on, and Homer's like, oh, Marge is complaining is angry because I was talking about her elbow thing. And yeah, Homer just moves into Bart's treehouse, and Marge is telling the kids that she doesn't know what's going to happen with her and Homer, but she's just telling them that whatever happens, that they love them very much. And Lisa says that whenever she's worried about their marriage, she adds a piece of string to her ball. And yeah, that is huge, though. And yeah, Milhouse and Bart are playing and going to the treehouse, which, yeah, Homer's scrubbing his underwear. And then we see the Reverend and Helen Lovejoy's coming, and Homer's thinking that they'll get him back, but they're just talking about a divorce, getting a divorce, and Reverend Lovejoy is talking about the Bible, saying, "Have you ever sat down and read this stuff?" And apparently we're not supposed to go to the bathroom. Again, just a make on the joke there, but found that funny. And yeah, of course Marge is missing Homer. And Homer doesn't have a picture of Marge, and he's like, I had 10 years to take a picture. And, of course, Homer is in the back of the car when Marge is saying everything that reminds her of Homer, and she kicks him out. And then, yeah, Homer's literally going crazy, because he's like, I don't need your money anymore. I got pretty much this plant that's pretty much, he's acting like it's Marge, and makes it fall down the treehouse, which Homer's trying to tell Lisa to trick Marge into getting her back to love him. And of course Lisa's saying the truth thing, saying that you can't trick somebody into falling in love with somebody. And yeah, then we see Moe actually coming up to move in on the territory. And of course, he gets rejected, obviously. But he comes in and just looks around in the house. And then Homer comes in, and he's like, I never touched her. I swear I didn't. And then when Marge comes in with the water, he's like, I didn't ask for no water. She's lying. I didn't do nothing. And then he just goes and jumps out the window. And yeah, Homer then saying that he wants utter dependent. He wants dependent, which... Then he's saying that he can't afford to lose Marge's trust again. And, yep, they get back together. And Homer's so great to be back inside. And Marge is like, and tonight I have a little something for you. And he's like, I want the kids to say, oh, right. Yeah, because you can pretty much see what they're saying, because... And, yeah, Moe is telling Marge, you really happy? And Homer's like, hey, Moe. And he screams and hides and goes away. But yeah, a really good one. Another really good one I enjoy. But yeah, I'd like to know what y'all think. Catch you next one.